Good morning to all of you. Welcome to lecture of basic electrical and electronic subject. In previous lecture we had studied the types of sources, ideal and practical voltage sources. Ideal and practical current sources. In ideal voltage source, there is no series internal resistance, so the terminal voltage or load voltage is equal to the source voltage as shown in VI characteristics of ideal voltage source. Ideal voltage source has a zero internal series resistance, but in practical voltage source there is a series internal resistance, so there is the voltage drop in load voltage or terminal voltage as shown in VI characteristics of practical voltage source. In ideal current source there is no shunt internal resistance, so the load current is equal to source current as shown in VI characteristics of ideal current source. The value of shunt internal resistance is infinite in ideal current source. In practical current source, there is the shunt internal resistance RSH are present. So there is reduce the load current IL as shown in VI characteristics of practical current source as shown in figure. Now in this lecture we will study the signal, what is its amplitude, frequency, phase and wavelength, types of AC signals, the signal waveform, how it is represented in time and frequency domain. The first, signal waveform. Signal waveform. What is the waveform? A waveform is a graph of magnitude or amplitude, value of AC quantity, voltage or current of AC quantity with respect to time. That is the graph plot between the x-axis and y-axis. On x-axis there is the time and y-axis there is the magnitude or amplitude or value of voltage or current. What is the AC signal or AC quantity? An alternating quantity, maybe voltage or current, is defined as the one which the change its value as well as its direction polarity with respect to current. AC quantity means voltage or current is defined as the one which change its value as well as direction or polarity with respect to times, that is its amplitude or value of voltage or current not constant with respect to time, it may be changed with respect to time and polarity, that is positive direction and negative direction. Types of AC signal: sine wave, cosine wave, triangular wave, square wave are shown in figure. Then what is the advantages of AC voltages? AC voltages is in the form of sine wave, can be transmitted over long distance with minimal power losses. The second advantage is electrical power transmitted along power line from power station and overhead railway cable are AC type. The AC voltage can be step up or step down using transformer. The AC voltage are more efficient to transmit. The sine wave are produced by two types of sources. First, rotating electrical machine, that is AC generator or electronics oscillator circuit, which are used in instruments commonly known as electronic signal generator, that is AC signal is provided by with the help of AC generator or oscillator circuit. The here figure show the AC waveforms. The AC voltage or current change polarity are regular interval. They take on different values. They change in with times. Here show the AC waveform is in degree and radians. How it is convert degree into radians. In degree, if 0 degree, radians is also 0 degree. If degree is 45 degree, then radians 5 by 4. If degree is 90 degree, then it's pi by 2. Then in degree 135, then it's in radian 3 pi by 4. Then degree in 180 degrees, then its radian is in pi. So on. The waveform of sinusoidal AC wave voltage. It is can represented by graphical representation and mathematical representation. First, mathematical representation. The voltage equation from figure A is mathematical represented as V of t equal to Vm sin 2 pi ft, where V of t is instantaneous value of voltage, Vm is maximum value or peak value of voltage, F is frequency in hertz, F equal to 1 upon t. It can be represented as V of t equal to Vm sin omega t, omega equal to 2 pi f is angular, omega is angular frequency, or we can write also V of t equal to Vm sin theta t, as shown in graphical representation of sine wave voltage waveform in figure. What is the instantaneous value? The instantaneous value of an AC quantity is defined as the value of that quantity at a particular instant if time, as shown in figure. V of t1 is that is instantaneous value means the instantaneous value is defined as the instantaneous value at a particular time. Then what is the cycle? In an AC waveform, a particular portion consisting of one positive and negative part repeat many times. Each repetition consists of one positive and one negative part is called as one cycle of the waveform. That is, one cycle is equal to 2 radians in radians and is equal to 360 degree. In that is, the cycle is a complete set of one positive half cycle and one negative half cycle. The concept of cycle as shown in figure. Now what is the time period? The time period is defined as the time taken in second by the waveform of an AC quantity to complete one cycle. The unit of time is second and time period t is equal to time corresponding to one cycle. That is, time period is nothing but it is denoted by t is the time required to complete the one cycle of an AC quantity is called as time period. Time required of and by AC quantity to complete one cycle is called as time period, and unit of time period is a second. Then concept of time period is as shown in how it is measured. It is peak to peak or it is from 0 to 0. That is one cycle. What is the frequency? Frequency is defined as the number of cycles completed by an alternating quantity in 1 second. The unit of frequency is hertz. The frequency is given as cycles per second. The cycles, one cycle. Then second is nothing but time period. Time period is nothing but the number, and time period is nothing but time taken in second by an waveform of an AC quantity to complete 1 second. That is, time is given as second per cycle. So we get the cycle get cancel and we get the frequency equal to 1 by t and unit of frequency is hertz. That is, the frequency and time period is inversely proportional. If time period increases, frequency decreases. If frequency increases, time period decreases. That is the figure as shown in figure, effect of change in time period on frequency. What is the amplitude? The amplitude is the peak value. It is also called as peak value. The maximum value or peak value of an AC quantity is called as amplitude. It is denoted by Vm or Vp for voltage and for current Im. Vm is the maximum voltage, Im is the maximum current. If voltage, its unit is volt, and if current, its unit is in ampere. Then peak to peak value. Peak to peak value is the voltage measured from the maximum positive level to maximum negative level. That is the as shown in figure. If peak voltage is 8 volt, that is maximum voltage is 8 volt, and peak to peak is 8 plus 8, that is the 16 volt. Is nothing but the amplitude is nothing but maximum value or peak value of an AC quantity is called as amplitude. Then what is the phase? It describes the position of the waveform with respect to time. That is the 90 degree, 180 degree or 45 degree. That is the position of waveform with respect to time. Indicate the angle of waveforms with respect to times. The figure show the concept of phase reference. Next is the wavelength. What is the wavelength? It is denoted by lambda. The wavelength can be defined as the distance between two successive crusts of an wave. The concept of waveform as in shown in figure. That is the crust, and the two successive distance between two successive crusts of a wave is called as wavelength. Wavelength is signal transmission through the transmission media. That is the transmission of AC signal through the transmission media. Wavelength is given as propagation speed into frequency, that is lambda equal to c by f. C is nothing but propagation speed and f is frequency. For vacuum, the speed of light is 3 into 10 raised to 8 meter per second. That is the wavelength. Wavelength is nothing but the distance between two successive crests of an waveform. What is the time domain? The time domain is the domain which all the signal are represented. The time domain signal can be tested or verified with the use of oscilloscope. In time domain, signal are represented by amplitude on y-axis and time on x-axis. Figure show the sine wave in time domain, and also figure show the sine wave in time domain on CRO. CRO is used to measure the voltage or current in time domain signal. In time domain, the amplitude on y-axis and time on x-axis. The frequency domain is useful to do more deeper analysis of the time domain signal. Frequency domain helps study frequency contents of the discrete time domain signal as well as continuous time domain signal. The frequency domain signal can be analyzed with the help of spectrum analyzer. Time domain signal can be measured by using CRO, and frequency domain signal can be measured by using the spectrum analyzer. In frequency domain, signal are represented by amplitude on y-axis and frequency on x-axis. That is the frequency on x-axis and amplitude on y-axis is nothing but the frequency domain representation. Then time domain and frequency domain representation of sine wave. This is the sine wave in time domain presentation, and how to represent in time domain. That is the sine wave in time domain representation and frequency domain representation of sine wave as shown in figure. Here time domain and frequency domain representation of triangular wave. This upper is the triangular wave, and this triangular wave in time domain representation, and in below figure the frequency domain representation of triangular wave. Thank you. In this lecture we have study the signal, type of signal, sine wave, cosine wave, triangular wave, square wave. What is the AC voltage? What is the characteristics of the AC signals? Which are the characteristics? Amplitude, cycle, what is the cycle, what is the amplitude, what is the time period, what is the wavelength, and how signal represent in time domain representation and in frequency domain representation. Time domain representation is nothing but it is the graph. On x-axis there is the time, on y-axis there is the amplitude in time domain representation. In frequency domain representation, on x-axis there is the frequency and y-axis there is the amplitude. Thank you. In next lecture we will study about what is the integrated circuit and types of integrated circuit.